Hey, everybody, welcome. It is Jason Nast, and he is back. That's right. It's been quite the adventure. Oh, wait. Hey, guess what? It is St. Patrick's Day. So we got to put on our St. Patrick's Day hat for the beginning of this, and we wish everybody a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Also, I'd like to wish my daughter, my beautiful daughter, a very, very happy birthday. That's right. Tiara is, her birthday is on March 17th, which is awesome and amazing, which means that she gets to party and have a good time. And this girl has never bought a drink on her birthday ever because she didn't have to, because it's everybody else there drinking, having a good time. So happy St. Patrick's Day and happy birthday to Tiara. Let's get on with this live broadcast because there's so much going on today. With pop switch hats out here. All right. So there's so much going on today with the coronavirus that everybody's kind of freaking out. And it's really interesting because in my community, there's a lot of people who have been mandatory made to stay home. I was talking with a very good friend of mine today, and she's actually on a 14-day self-quarantine, and which means she has to stay home and she has to do stuff from the house that she doesn't normally have to do. She doesn't work from the house normally. So this is all new to her. I've got another friend who is a realtor. They're out there showing houses, doing stuff like that. They can't do that right now. So they're doing a lot of focused energy at home. But on our local group and our local community here, a friend of mine who's also a realtor, Rhodey Purcell, she actually posted out there like, what am I going to do with my kids? I got kids that are home from school right now. And what am I going to do with them? Like, you know, is there anybody who needs some help in the yard, or anybody who needs pet sitting or dog walking or anything like that? And it started to get me to think, you know, as an online marketer, and I've been doing marketing, as you know, if you know me, I've been doing marketing for 35 plus years. I started in the film industry a long time ago when I was very young. And I've done every range of marketing, literally from TV commercials to print and billboard, online, offline, the whole spiel. And so because I've been in marketing for so long, I kind of take for granted the ideas and the things that I've been doing all along, to not actually have to get in my car and drive to work somewhere. And today, more than ever, it is absolutely imperative that people understand the benefit of being able to work from home, not only in their current jobs, which, by the way, if you're in a job right now and you're trying to figure that all out, it's a great book I highly recommend. It's Timothy Ferriss's 4-Hour Work Week. It actually teaches you how to take whatever job you're at now and turn it into a remote type position. So obviously, if you're a server at a restaurant, something like that, you have to show up. But there are opportunities people don't think about when they're working in an office. But before I get into all of this, and by the way, I have some free training today. I'm going to be telling you exactly what I did in 2017 to start an online business with absolutely zero money out of pocket. And it was a way of just generating a little bit of extra income. I ended up creating multiple businesses doing this very same technique and thing. And a good friend of mine, Don Wilson, is going to teach you like all the details, the nuts and bolts, and absolutely free. This is just an opportunity for every child who's stuck at home, not being able to go to school, to still be able to learn and have a lot of fun and a lot of creativity doing it. A lot of fun and creativity doing it. So this is going to be really exciting. But before I do that, I want to talk about another mentor friend of mine, Tom Antion. Now, Tom Antion, in my opinion, is the great granddaddy of internet marketing. This guy has been internet marketing since the early 90s or mid 90s. In 1997, I think he was marketing on AOL bulletin boards and things like that. And if you're young watching this, you won't even know what that is. But Tom's been around forever, and he sent out this great email to me the other day, and I want to share it with you because it's actually specifically targeted to parents and grandparents. And he goes on. I'm not going to give you all the things, but one of the things he says is the message is that internet skills are like an insurance policy. If you get hurt, if you get sick, if you're in the face of a national disaster as we are today, and you will be able to survive and thrive financially if you have some sort of an online business. Now, Tom is an amazing guy, and he teaches this stuff, and he has the only licensed school in the United States on internet marketing and how to do this. But during his time, since 1997, he's kept flourishing during huge events like SARS breakout in 2003, the economy crash in 2008, H1N1, swine flu viruses, the MERS outbreak, and now, of course, the coronavirus. So let me see here. It says, if you think things like this won't happen in the future, you've got, okay, that's a joke he's saying. I won't go into that. Basically, the message is absolute best and most loving thing you could ever do for your children or your grandchildren is to get them some internet marketing skills. And these skills, by the way, will last them a lifetime, no matter what they end up doing in their lives, no matter what they end up doing for career or profession, or maybe they do their own business and they just keep building their business and make it a huge thing. It's awesome. A friend of mine, Trey Llewellyn, actually does exactly what I'm going to be talking about here today, and he earned his 2 Comma Club, which is $1 million in 1 year off of one sales funnel, and doing this exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. So it's really super exciting. So again, Tom has the only licensed dedicated distance learning school for internet marketing. And if you want to reach out to Tom, I will be happy to share his information with you and let you go ahead and connect directly with Tom, because Tom is an amazing guy. Now, Tom's courses, they do cost money. So I'm not here to sell you on a course. I'm just telling you that Tom Yantian is an amazing beast of an internet marketer and loves to teach other people how to make money. So if you would like Tom's information, you can reach out to me. You can chat in the window. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're feeling. And I'll give you Tom's information. You can reach out to him and talk to him directly, because this guy is also one of the most approachable internet marketers I've ever known my whole entire life. So excuse me. So now let's get into some really good stuff on how to create your own online business with absolutely zero money out of pocket. And I'm going to share with you exactly how to do this. Now, the magic of this is a system called POD. POD. It stands for print on demand. Now, there's lots of different versions of print on demand. I mean, you can actually write a book and have it printed on demand via like Amazon.com. But what I'm specifically talking about is creating art and opportunity using print on demand products. And as I mentioned earlier, a good friend of mine, Don Wilson, who is an amazing guy, who is the king of print on demand, he's offering a absolutely free training on all the nuts and bolts and exactly how to like find what to say it, how to describe it, how to create it, and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to go through some training right now with you, just showing you and giving you examples of what I have personally done. These are all brands and products that I created and that I marketed and that I sold online in 2007. So some of these things are a little outdated, but that's okay. You'll get the gist of it. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to pull up my screen here for you. So give me a quick second on that. And I am going to, let's see, that's not what I wanted. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, no, that's not it. Is that it? There we go. Boom. And I'm trying to figure it out. Sorry about the mess in the background there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and share the screen now. So let me do that. And the first thing you're going to see is there you go. The first thing you're going to see is this is what they call a word art design. Now, this word art design is for a Shih Tzu puppy. I happen to have a Shih Tzu puppy, so it makes it fun for me. But back in the day, you could do anything. Like if you know an animal lover in your area, Shih Tzus or Pomeranians or pugs or boxers or pit bulls or whatever they are, you can create these word art designs and you can turn them quickly into t-shirts and into other cool things. So I'm going to go down the line of some of the products that I created over the time, but I'm going to show you two different versions of word art. Now, this is where you just get a little bit creative. And there are software that you can buy that you can create these things pretty quickly. And so, for example, this is one. Let's say you're not into animals. Let's say you're just going to do state by state and mark it state by state. So this one is Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania. So this one is the state of Pennsylvania. And what we've done, I'm going to increase the size of that one here. What I've done is I've basically taken all the little cities in Pennsylvania and I've created a word art collage with the main state of Pennsylvania, the shape of it, and the name Pennsylvania, cities in it. Super simple, like really easy to do. Now, I'm also a huge Blake Shelton fan. So as a Blake Shelton fan, I want to have some fun with him. So I went ahead and created this one. And I sold this a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun. The only BS I need in my life is bacon, sex, and Blake Shelton. So I apologize for any kids out there that are watching right now. But it's just fun, and it's just having a good time. And this one actually was a very popular shirt. We did fairly well with that one. Another one, this is a shirt that we created here. I asked God for an angel, and he sent me my daughter. Now, earlier I wished my daughter a happy birthday, and that, of course, is one that I created with her in mind. But there's also, if you're married and you have a, you're looking to buy something for your husband to wear to kind of mark him, you could always have this one. I asked God for an angel, and he sent me my wife. This was actually kind of a funny shirt because when we created this shirt, the target was actually marketing it to men to buy for themselves, to kind of brag on their wives. But what we found was more women were buying it for their men. That's why I say to kind of mark the guys like that. It is just fun. So you might remember back in the day, there was the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, and everybody was saying that it was rigged against the Patriots, that they're going to stop the Patriots from winning. They're going to stop them from getting their 6th ring. And of course, nobody was able to stop the Patriots at that point. They did get their 6th ring. So we created this really cool Super Bowl shirt for the Patriots right after they won. So this is an example of that shirt here. Let me blow it up a little bit for you. Now, again, this is a little bit maybe more of an adult type shirt, but it says nothing stops us. Not even the commission, because at the time the commissioner was saying that they were basically everybody thinking that the commissioner was going to stop them from winning the Super Bowl. So we created that shirt for them. It's a very simple shirt. It doesn't go against any trademarks. It's Super Bowl friendly. It doesn't say the Super Bowl. It just says no one's going to stop us. And it doesn't say the Patriots. It says the Pats, which is a common, So these are things you learn as you're building these designs, but they're super simple to create. Now, I know you might be thinking to yourself like, hey, this is kind of a complicated design. I can even share with you exactly how these designs were created. I actually hired an art student from the Philippines to do this for me. And the cost on this is very reasonable, very, very reasonable. So there is some money out of pocket for this kind of a design. But this design right here, and this design right here, and this design right here, these are all very simple designs you can put together yourself on any computer with simple free tools. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So let's get to some more ideas. I just want to share with you some of the ideas that I created so that you realize it is doable. It is possible. It's not complicated to do. This one right here is a great one. This one is for a proud Army mom. And it basically just says, here you can see it says, proud Army mom, my daughter will kick your daughter's ass. Again, proud Army mom, very fun, very much America pride, things like that, something we need right now. Now, this is another design that we created that was very similar, but a little bit different. This one was proud Army mom again, just with a different helmet. It's more of a pilot's helmet there. And then this one is actually it's fun. It's called it's an all over print. What we did is we created these shirts that were designed so that the entire shirt was printed. The one you're looking at right now, that is simply a printing on top of a black shirt. And when you create your design, you create it so that it looks good on specific color shirts. But this one is an all over design here. And this one was a real fun one because I'm a huge cruiser. I know today cruising isn't necessarily the most popular thing, but I love cruising. And this was actually, this was a version of a picture that was taken. It was modified. It was cleaned up and edited. But this is a picture that was taken on a cruise with another ship on the other side of us, and with the moon behind us. And then the moon and stuff was enhanced in this picture to make it look prettier for the shirt. But it's a gorgeous picture. And anybody who's like into that kind of eclipse and the sailing and the water, this was actually a really good seller for that. We targeted specific types of people for this type of an ad. Again, these are just different ideas. Remember earlier I talked about the Pats, the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. This was a jacket that we had custom created for that. So this jacket right here was custom created. This was targeted towards the East Coast because in Super Bowl time, of course, I'm in Arizona and it's beautiful and gorgeous and like 78, 80 degrees outside right now. It's absolutely phenomenal. But, you know, on the East Coast in the Super Bowl time frame, it's cold and it's wintry, and I can't even imagine wearing a jacket like that right now. But anyway, but yeah, people wear warm jackets in other parts of the country. So we targeted those areas. And again, this was specifically for that Super Bowl. We actually launched that product 5 minutes after the Patriots won that big game. 5 minutes. We were posting online, social media. We were basically blasting it out to everybody who was a Patriots fan. It was targeted and very specific. And what we did with that was you actually created 2 designs, one for each team. So whoever won, the ad would go live. And I know when I'm talking about ads, by the way, I don't want you to get freaked out and scared about ads, because ads, I'm not going to talk to you about paying for ads or anything like that. What I'm talking about here is absolutely free. I'm giving you all of these design ideas because I want you to understand that these are things that I did personally, but this was after some time. I invested some time and energy in learning how to design, learn how to be creative. But these 2 ideas I want to share with you are the simplest ideas, and they make a ton of money. A buddy of mine made $350,000. $350,000. I'm not saying you're going to do that, but I'm saying he made $350,000 on a very simple design like this. Now, this right here is one that I created. If you all remember, the Tesla Model 3, when it was first introduced, it didn't actually have a name yet, because at the time, Elon Musk was negotiating with Ford, who at the time owned Jaguar, who owned the moniker of the Type 3. Type 3 is a Jaguar. So they were negotiating buying the name 3, which Ford said no, and Jaguar said no. So Tesla couldn't call it the Model 3 and put a logo, the number 3 there. So what they did was these 3 little stripes, and that's what signifies the Model 3. So at the time, if you had a reservation for the Model 3 before the Model 3 came out, we created these reserved mugs and shirts and hats and things like this. And this mug did incredibly well. We targeted specifically Tesla owners and Tesla buyers so that they could buy a mug that showed everybody that they were, in fact, reserved for the Tesla 3. So matter of fact, here is, I'm gonna unshare my screen for a second. This is the shot glass version of that, the Tesla 3 shot glass version. So this is one I created. It's black inside, white on the outside with the logo on it. It's really simple and did incredibly well. Now, this is a simple design that anybody can create on their own. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen now so you can see this. Excuse me. Pardon me for that. There we go. That's much better. That's cleaner. You can do these simple designs. This is another design that we did very well right here. Best dad ever is my mom. Now, this is a perfect design because what are we coming up to? Mother's Day. That's right. Right now it's March. We got 2 months for Mother's Day. And in May, this is a perfect gift for single moms who've raised their kids, and it's a great opportunity to have a Mother's Day, and then you follow it up and you do it again. You just mark it again for Father's Day when you're with a mom with a single family, you know, who's raising a kids by themselves. So this is a great product, and look how simple that is. Like the tools are so simple to create something like this. It's insane. I'll show you how simple it is. The best dad ever is my mom. Now watch this. I'm going to come over here. This is a simple program. It is a free program online called paint.net, paint.net. Super simple. I'm going to create a new design. Here it is. Super simple. This is a white background. So what I'm going to do is, this is called a transparent layer. So you can see over here, I have created a transparent layer and a white background. So that way we can see what we're doing. We take the font that we choose. We want to go ahead and create, let's just say we're going to do a black and white design. And we're going to say, the best dad ever is my, wait, actually we'll do this. We'll do it just like that other design. So we're going to make it a little larger, maybe something like this. And we can change the font, maybe make it a little bit fun. There we go. The best dad ever is, that's Grinch. That's the Grinch kind of font. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to say, is my mom. And we'll take that one and make it a little bit bigger. And maybe we'll change that font and we'll make that a Disney font, something like that. What do you think? So we can do something this simple right here. And you've just now, when I delete this layer, you can see it's a transparent, and you just have that printed right on a mug. And that's how you create that mug right there. It is so simple to do. It takes a couple of seconds and you're ready to go ahead and start your own print-on-demand company. So 2 more designs real quick. Now, this is something that we created. Again, we really, really love our military, and we honor them, and we reach out to them in a lot of ways. So this was a great one for your Army dad. We created these really cool shoes for Army dads. And this was just a fun one here. And it did really well. And what we did was, again, this was for a Father's Day promotion. We also did firefighters. We did nurses. Did I not have my nurse one up here? I thought I had a good nurse one up here. I have a great nurse one. It's nurse by day, zombie killer by night. Just text on a thing. We made them look like little zombies, the text. Super simple designs, really easy to do. And you can sell these. Now you're going to say to yourself, well, how do I sell these? Like, how do I do this? Well, there's a simple way of doing it. Like I said earlier, a friend of mine, Don Wilson, who is an amazing guy. He's kind of like the king of print on demand. He started a company years ago called Gear Bubble. And Don actually is offering a free, absolutely free, no cost, get started 30-day challenge. And so I'm going to share with you that page right here. This is where I did a broadcast with it a while back. And my big insider secret tip is how to get started with a print-on-demand company for absolutely free. So the challenge is here. You'll actually learn exactly how to create the designs, how to get started. This is a 30-day challenge. And again, everything is free. The training is absolutely free. There's no money to be exchanging hands at this point, nothing like that. Now, as you build your designs, as you do more like that, you may want to like ramp up and pay people to do some designs for you. But when we get back to the very, very simple designs, the ones we talked about, like this one right here, these are the ones that are actually crushing it and making tons of money. We have an Amazon store right now that sells mugs. It is through Dawn. Dawn takes care of all the fulfillment, takes care of all the printing, takes care of all the shipping, takes care of everything. And that Amazon store runs completely automated. I do nothing on this store at all. I don't take inventory. I don't ship product out. I don't even take the order myself. It's on Amazon. You jump on, you do this. And by the way, you want to see an example of that? I'll show you a quick example of that. Let's come over here. So we go to Amazon, and let's say we're going to go in here and type in best dad mug. So you can see these designs here. These are very, very simple designs. They're super easy to make. Best father ever, greatest father in the galaxy, best dad ever. See, all of these designs right here, several of these are, I'm not here to sell you on my products or anything like that. So some of these are actually my designs. Some of these are not. But these are very simple to create. And with these super simple design ideas, people go to Amazon, they purchase it. Now through Dawn, and again, let me make this clear. to completely set up an automated Amazon store, it does cost money. I'm not trying to sell you on that idea. I'm just telling you that as you grow your business and as you get your kids involved, see, there's things that I'm not a kid. I used to be one long time ago. I was a kid, but kids have great ideas. You can do things like, I'm not sure. I'm going to try this here. I've never done this before. Desert Edge Scorpions. Wait. Here, Desert Edge High School. Let's see what they have. So let's say your kids are going to high school and they're going to Millennium. No, there's nothing there. Okay. So let's say they're going to high school. Let's say they're going to Millennium. Let's say they're going to Desert Edge. Let's say they're going someplace like that. Well, when you have people out there in school, these kids, your kids have these brilliant ideas of what's popular at school at the time. Like right now, what is it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is like a hot ticket esport right now. And let's see if they have anything up here for mug. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. These are mugs that are being created right now with people that are just creating cool stuff. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. These are mugs that might be really popular with the kids at Millennial. Sorry, I didn't mean for the curse word to be there. A bunch of curse words there. All right. Anyway, so let's come up here. Let's do something else. How about another one is Minecraft. That's another great one right now. Minecraft mugs. There we go. Super simple designs to create some really cool mugs. I love it when my girlfriend lets me play video games. So this is a very simple design here. Can you imagine anybody at Millennial, any kid that's going to high school right now, or even junior high school right now? They create a simple design like this, just a simple design like this, turned into a t-shirt, turned into a mug, and just market it to their friends at school. This is just a way to pick up a few extra bucks, and it's super simple to do. Now, I'm going to share with you, a matter of fact, I'm going to send a message right now over to everybody. This is the document I was working on. So this is to get involved in the free training with all of the good stuff. Go to that link. I just sent it out to all of the channels. So everybody's got it right now. If you go ahead and go to that link, which is this one right here, either one of these links actually works. Either one of these links works here. But they're both exactly the same link. It's just I made it shorter for this one. If you go to any one of those links right now, you'll be able to go ahead and get started on this free training. It is a 30-day challenge. I highly recommend you get involved with it. This is the free day challenge right here. When you get in here, you'll see this is actually an interview with my buddy Don. Hang on. You'll hear some of it right now. We're not. Why are we not? Oh, how about I turn on my speaker? There we go. I got to get it going for you so you can hear it.
Here is going to cost $2,000. So if you're interested in getting it for free today, I want you to watch.
It's not $2,000. It's okay.
Have access to it for free for a limited time. So the challenge itself, here's the overall goal. I'm going to take you from zero, and I assume this is newbie friendly, from no sales at all, no brand, no store, no nothing, to $100 a day in under 30 days. Here's how it's going to work. The overall, what you got to do. You're going to join our challenge. Again, like I said, it's free for you to start this today. Then you're going to start your own brand, put your own store up so we can do private products, box offers, on-demand products, anything. I'm going to send you a new training video each day for 30 days. You're going to watch it. It's going to be modular. It's going to say, here's what we're covering today. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you steps.
So this is it. This is how you can do this. You can do this super simply. I highly encourage you to do it right now. Get started. Let's teach these kids how to make some money while they're stuck at home. Rather than sitting on their Xbox, let them create some designs around their Xbox and make some money with it. Let them create simple designs and apply them to t-shirts, apply them. Let's go take a look real quick at Gear Bubble, just so you can see what I'm talking about here. So you go to Gear Bubble. Let's go up here. We'll get out of there. Don will show you all the good stuff and how to do research on Gear Bubble and how to do all that fun stuff. This is what Don does. Again, I learned from Don back in 2017. I highly recommend you check it out and see what you think, because wrong one. About that one. There we go. Because when Don goes into the details, he's actually showing you and breaking down how to find out what the hot ticket is selling right now. We just came out of Valentine's Day, and at Valentine's Day, when the Valentine's Days were ordering, people were buying all kinds of great stuff for their loved ones. Now we have Mother's Day coming up, St. Patrick's Day, obviously today. Great sellers today if you have a good idea for St. Patrick's Day, but that's done. Nobody's going to get it for St. Patrick's Day today. So you want to start planning for the next one. So what's happening next? Well, we have Easter coming up, and then we have Mother's Day coming up, then June, and we have Father's Day coming up. In July, we have the 4th of July coming up. And then right after that is my birthday. Just reminding you, it's in August, because they actually no other holiday in August, just my birthday, just so you know. And then September, we've got Memorial Day, we've got Veterans Day. We got so much stuff coming up. Every single month, there's something you can create for the next thing. And that's just seasonal stuff. If you're looking at things like that your kids are going to come up with, this is not adult thinking here. This is really important to understand. This is not adult thinking. This is kid thinking. Kids actually have the most brilliant ideas. They're still very creative, and they know what their friends like. They know what's going on in their areas, in their circles, in their communities, whether they're online communities or they're at the school communities. They have absolute brilliance. And now, as a parent, and as a grandparent, it's up to you to get them, to kind of kick them in the butt and get them started. By the way, this is really, the whole training is simplified for kids, but you can actually create designs yourself. Like, you can do things for your office. If you're stuck at home right now, working from home because you can't go into the office, what a great opportunity to create a morale building shirt for everybody at the office. Like, just say, hey, listen, you know what? We're all stuck at home, but we're still a community. Let's get together. Let's band together. If you have a community event going on that got canceled, well, right now is a way for community spirit to still get big, and to get everybody in community going. And you can do things like just social media posts. We're supposed to be doing social distancing, but we can still come together online. And that's kind of the point of this whole thing, is that you can create opportunity out of disaster. Tom Antion, who's been marketing online since 1997, successfully online since 1997, he's gone through everything. I've been doing this online since about 2003. Actually, I first met Tom, I think, in 2006, but I've been marketing online since 2003. And the beautiful part about it is, in the last 13 years. I used to work with the counties in California, Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo, Ventura County, Santa Clara County. I used to work with the different counties up there. Since leaving that, which was in 2009, I believe, I haven't had to drive into an office. I can do my own thing from my house, or, as you know me, I'm a traveler. I know right now we're not traveling, but I'm a traveler. I've been all around this world. Last year, I traveled, 2019, I traveled over 38,000 miles, around 1.5 times around the globe. Just doing adventures and traveling. But the whole entire time I'm working from my laptop, and I'm working from my phone. And you can do this as well. By the way, many of these designs, this is the best part. This is brilliance. This is sheer brilliance. Let me come back over here and show you this design right here. This design right here and this design right here, both of these designs were actually designed on my phone. They were designed using a free software on my phone and created the design. And I've also created lots of little videos that went along with this that were, that I ran ads to. Again, I ran ads. I was not looking to make a couple $100 a week. I wasn't looking to make a couple $100 a day. I was looking to make thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And between myself and my partners in 2017 with our online stores, we generated about $100,000 in sales and just doing simple little things. It wasn't crazy. It was just the easy little things you could do to make the money. As a matter of fact, these ideas right here, this Best Dad and the Tesla, were actually more popular than than this one. And we actually, although this product was a lot more expensive, so we actually made more money on this product, we actually sold more of this mug right here and this mug right here than we did the actual shoes. We also had some boots when Colorado first went to legalize marijuana. We created this this boot right here design, which was a fun design. Again, there's all kinds of opportunities, and you can do them very simply by just getting a little creative and encouraging your kids to just be a little bit creative. You can have a lot of fun by just encouraging your kids to break out and to do something creative. Now, I'm going to offer, I did offer, already posted the link. I will post the link again and again and again so that you have it in every resource for you. I'll go back and edit the descriptions here and give you the links for it. But one of the things I want to say, and the last thing I want to cover here, is that these ideas are simple. They're not complicated. Oh, by the way, I'm going to share with you the website for paint.net. It's actually getpaint.net. So also, don't see you mention illustrations. Different illustrations. I have different ones like this one right here. Jean is on right now and she's asking the question. This was a simple one right here. This was a simple, I'm not sharing my screen. That's why when I'm popping around, you're not seeing it. Let's take a look here again. Jean, here you go. Here's a good one for you. So this is a simple one right here. Best dad ever is my mom. This was another one we did for the Tesla Model 3. These are the simple designs. This was another one that I created on, I actually created the words on this one on my phone. And then I took this little design of Blake Shelton, the black and white kind of sketch art for it. And what I did was I took a photo of him and I actually had someone do this. And I'm not sure what program they used to create the sketch art of it, but then we just took it and we put it in a transparency and then we just added it to the image. So it's right over top of this. It's not a separate piece. It's actually right over top of the image. Really simple to do, not complicated. This is the one that I just created, Jean. I just created this while we were on the live. So you can create these. Oh, and what that would look like if you had it against a white background would be something like that. And again, this tool right here, this paint.net is free. You can download it for free on your computer, and it is it's not Photoshop. It's not as fancy as Photoshop, but the idea is that it's super simple to use so that you don't have to be crazy like Photoshop. You have a big learning curve. The best part about paint.net is that you can literally jump on YouTube and type in paint.net. How do I change fonts in paint.net, and it'll show you. How do I curve text in paint.net? It'll show you. So it'll show you how to do those types of things. There's so much free training on YouTube on how to use these tools that I won't go into it right now. But again, what I want to, the point that I'm trying to make here is that these tools are all free to get started, absolutely free to get going. And I'm offering you free training right now with my friend Don Wilson. It's 30 days of free training while your kids are stuck at home. Don't let them just burn their brains out with things like games online or Netflix or anything like that. Don't get them stuck on watching the Disney Channel. I mean, I love the Avengers, and I'd love to start from the beginning, very, very beginning in Iron Man and go all the way through every one of the 23 films. But if you think about that, each film is approximately what, 2.5 hours. So you get 23 films that are 2.5 hours. Now you're talking about spending like literally 72 hours in total, just watching movies. Don't let your kids burn up like that. Instead, get them creative and get them to generate profit, get them to generate some income. How cool would it be for them to go into summer with an online business that lets them pay their way when they go out to things like Hurricane Harbor out here in Arizona, in Hurricane Harbor, Six Flags Magic Mountain, or you want to go to Disneyland, things like this, and your kids are generating income. By the way, again, this is designed for kids. I'm trying to teach kids how to do things that are fun like this. You can go in here and let me get rid of this design and let me create another one real quick. So here I'll come in here and I'll say the best dog is a golden. So you can do that. And again, change the font. You want to make the font something like this. If you want to go out and create a word art type thing, you could do something like that. There's so many ways to do these that are very, very simple. And you can get these line art. You can get free stock images if you go online. Again, Don is going to teach you all the nuts and bolts, the details of what you need to actually get started. So I highly recommend that you get started by just going to this website. The website is this one right here. Go here. And we'll create a new design. And go to this website right here and get started today. That's too big. In the free 30-day challenge. It's 30 days. It keeps your kids occupied, keeps your kids happy because they actually are productive and they have some creativity going on. And the opportunity is abundant right now for online marketing. I just saw today that Amazon is hiring 100,000 new employees, paying between $15 and $17 an hour because of the influx of online ordering that's going on right now. And you can capitalize on this. You can capitalize on this and make this your own, because you can now go ahead and take the next level, teach your kids how to create an online business. By the way, when Don teaches you how to do all this stuff, when he goes through step by step what you need to do, he includes the store, he includes the fulfillment, he includes the order processing, he includes everything you're going to need. So you literally have $0 to get started, $0. All it's going to take is a commitment of time. And now that your kids are stuck at home, not being able to go to school, what do they have more of than anything else? Time. By the way, also, in addition, when you get your kids on this training, that means that they are now going to be focused on learning something new every single day. Okay. This is important. This is important for 3 reasons. Okay. The first reason is because it's stimulating their brain. Okay. You want to keep their brain stimulated. You want to keep them actually functioning and being creative and growing and learning, and in a fun way. By the way, Don is hilarious. He's super fun and he's super easy to understand, and he's super good to get you to from one step to the next. So that's the first thing. The second reason it's important to keep your kids and get them in training of some kind. The second reason is because this opportunity will allow them to create a foundation for potential business in their future, for potential opportunities in their future, and for potential income streams in their future. I told you earlier, my Amazon store runs completely automated. It's absolutely 100% automated. I don't touch it. I don't look at it. Literally, the orders come in from Amazon. They get automatically sent over to Don. Don actually makes the product. He ships it out. Then once a month, Don bills me, invoices me for all the product that he created and shipped for me on my behalf. Amazon, in 30 days, Amazon deposits the money into my account. Don's invoice comes in at 30 days, and it automatically gets deducted out of my account. And what's left is profit. It's simple and it's done and it's completely automated. I literally don't do anything but check the account balance. That's all I do. And I never have to worry about Dawn charging me more than Amazon, because I've priced it so that when Amazon charges, I'm making a profit off every single mug that goes out. Another nice part about it is Don's customer service and Don's return policies are top notch. Oftentimes, if something breaks in shipping and like that, he doesn't even require you to send it back. He's just like, look, I'll just make it again and send it for you. And he takes care of people. That's why I love associating with Don Wilson, because he's such a genius and he's such a great guy. And by the way, his girlfriend, I think fiance, maybe even wife by now, Rachel is super, super awesome. And she's actually the one that I learned to make these ugly mugs. We call them ugly mugs. She's the one that actually I learned how to make ugly mugs, partnering with her, learning how to make the ugly, do the niche marketing and things like that. And then Dawn does all the fulfillment, does all the printing, print on demand, and the shipping and all that fun stuff. So between the two of them, that's how I created the automated Amazon store. I'm not selling you on Rachel's program. I'm not selling you on a $2,000 training program from Don. Everything that I'm giving you right now is absolutely 100% free, just to get your kids motivated to do something different in their lives. Something other than just sitting on the game consoles, something other than just watching Netflix, something other than binge watching on Disney Plus. Get them started on something that will solidify their future. Maybe they don't stay in the internet marketing game. Maybe they go on into careers in their own worlds. Maybe they're going to go dig ditches. Maybe they're going to go build bridges. I don't know what they're going to do, but everything, I promise you, everything you learn in these classes, everything you learn in this training, everything you learn to teach your kids how to market themselves, market products, and how to think creatively is going to benefit them in their future career, no matter what their future career is. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to be like me. Maybe they're going to start an online career that lets them build a career of being able to work from home or anywhere in the world. Maybe they're going to be like Trey Llewellyn, and they're going to earn $1 million off of one idea, one creative idea that markets very well and does very, and by the way, when he made $1 million, he did have some money invested because he created his own platforms and he actually did a lot of advertising. But the concept here is to get started for absolutely free and to be able to make $100, or maybe $200, maybe make a couple $100 a week. Man, could that change some people's lives? And the third most important, well, I'll say most important. The third thing, I told you there's 3 reasons why it's important to get your kids involved in something like this. The third thing is, while they're busy interacting and learning and creating, you get to do your work. You get to get your job done. Whatever your job is that you're now having to work from home, you're not fielding questions from the kids all day. You're not getting up to make sandwiches. You're not getting them yelling at them to get off the TV and to go clean their room. You're not doing any of that because you know they're being productive. You know that they're creating an online store. And by the way, lots of fun too. This is designed, the concept of this class right here, this particular training is designed to get your kids motivated and to get your kids doing something. And this is a full replay. So thank you, Gene. I love sharing advice and sharing information that I've used my whole life to create an opportunity for myself so that I didn't have to go to work. And I love being able to share my knowledge, my information, my lessons learned, and all those sorts of things so that other people can learn, earn, and grow. That's my life's mission. So thank you for that. I appreciate you sticking with me through this. this is designed for kids. I mean, I'm talking about how kids can do this on their own. There is no age limit. There was one of our students back in 2017 was 10 years old, started their first online print on demand. And in that, they actually made their first $1,000. $1,000. It took them about 6 weeks to make $1,000 by doing a very simple design and putting it on coffee mugs and t-shirts. And again, all of those products were provided by Don Wilson. All of those products you don't pay for until they've actually sold and you've made profit from them. It's a phenomenal opportunity. 10 years old, she did an amazing job. And that was his name was Brad, was the dad. Brad was the dad. And Brad actually took 3 of his kids, and the 3 of them started their own online business. And they all came up with their ideas, but the 10-year-old's idea is the one that made the money. And that's how simple it is. Kids are brilliant. Let your kids be brilliant. Let their genius show. Let their genius shine. And nothing is going to make them more proud. Nothing is going to make them more proud than earning a few dollars on their own from their own ideas, implementing their own ideas, and turning themselves into an online business like that. In the next 30 days, they could literally go from making $0 to making $100, $100 a day. Think about $100 a day. That's $3,000. That's $3,000 in a month's time. So if your kids were bringing in $3,000 a month by just doing a little side gig, do you think maybe you'd want to sit next to them and maybe learn with them and help them? And if you are going to help them, by the way, if you are going to help them, I'm going to give you one word of advice, and that is don't shoot down any of their ideas, because it's free to try. It's free to try. If I want to create a Minecraft mug and I want to put it out there and it fails miserably, it costs nothing to fail. The best part about online marketing is it's so cheap to fail. The one thing you want to do is you want to fail fast. You want to put the idea out there, get it out to their friends, get it out to the people in their community, their Minecraft community, their Facebook community of Minecrafters, World of Warcraft guys, Call of Duty guys. You want to get out there and say, hey, I created this really cool design. What do you guys think? Bam. Put the design out there and say, yeah, I'm actually going to create a store with these ideas. What do you think? And let people feed back to you. This is a free way of marketing. It doesn't cost you anything to talk about it amongst your friends and amongst the communities that you're already involved in. These kids are playing games right now. They're on their Xbox. They're on their microphones. They're talking to their friends. They can simply say, hey, by the way, I created a really cool design. I want to share with you guys and see what you think. Boom, share out the link. Now everybody gets to see it. Anybody who wants it, they buy it. It's that simple. It's not complicated. Don't overthink it. Don't stomp creativity. Let them create the silliest ideas. You may have seen, saw earlier on the, let me see if I can get there again. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do, I'll share my screen here in just a quick second. Best. Yeah. So here's my screen again. I'm going to share this real quick with you. Hey, we're back. Yay. All right. So it just took a minute for us to get there. Let me go in here real quick and share my screen. Let's see if this works this time. Perfect. So we were talking earlier about the idea of the best dad ever, the best father ever. And then this kid came up with the best farter ever. And it was funny. The best part about it was hilarious. And it turns into be a really, really good seller. So these are the kind of simple things. Don't stifle your children. Let them be creative. Let them have some fun. And you'll be able to get them to generate a few extra dollars over time. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and offer you this. There's some information down here. You can reach out to me at thebiginsider.com. That is thebiginsider.com. If you go to thebiginsider.com, you're going to see all of my social media. You're going to see all the opportunities there, and you're going to connect with me. And you're going to have right there a button. You can actually schedule time with me. So my last offer for you today is, let me see if it did. Okay, good. I'm back. There we go. My last opportunity for you today is that I'm offering you to reach out to me and to schedule some time. If you'd like to just go over like some ideas with your kids, we can have a little conference call. You can be anywhere in the world. I'm totally okay with anywhere in the world. This works everywhere. We can have a little conference call, and we can actually talk about some ideas that might, get your kids' juices flowing and get them excited about an online business. This is just one. The magic of print on demand is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. But just getting started in print on demand is a free service. It's absolutely free to do. It costs you nothing to get started. It gets your creative brain going. And if you make a few dollars, woo! If you don't make any money, that's okay. Your kids have still been inspired to do something. And there's opportunity in abundance. If print on demand is not your cup of tea, it's not your idea, there's 1,000 other ways to make money online. Literally 1,000 other ways to make money online. A friend of mine, Craig Duswalt, his son, Tyler, brilliant kids, by the way. Craig's brilliant as well. His son wrote a book at 10 years old. The book was simple about blogging, about how to make money blogging. And he was playing a game, and I don't remember the name of the game at this time, but he talked about how he used his knowledge of the game to blog about it, and how he got recognized going through Disneyland, things like this, and how he made little bits of money by doing shout outs. There's other opportunities, and I'll be talking more about opportunities, about how you can make money online. A little bit more advanced opportunities than print on demand. Print on demand is the easiest, simplest, fastest way to get a business started. It literally an hour from now, if you were working with me directly, in 1 hour from now, I could have your online print on demand store up and running and ideas already in the store, ready to go, and teach you how to social media it out in 1 hour. It's that simple to do. It's not a complicated system to do. You just need the right coach, the right guidance. Could I coach you? Yes. Do I have the time to do this for free? Absolutely not. So that's why I'm turning you on to Don Wilson here. Don will teach you for free. Why is Don teaching you for free? Look, it's very simple math. If you do business with Don, if you order product from Don, Don makes money. So it's in his best interest to teach you how to do it for free, because the more product you sell, the more money he makes, because he's going to do all the print and fulfillment for you. So it's a simple system where he teaches for free and encourages you and teaches you how to make good money selling products online, because you're selling his products online and he makes money off of each product that he ships and sells. So it's a very simple opportunity. Do it for free. Don is an amazing guy. I just adore him and his lady. They do an amazing job of teaching people in very simple ways to do it. But if you want that consultation, maybe print on demand is not the right thing. Maybe drop shipping is a good idea. Oh, by the way, boom, think of that. Print on demand with Don Wilson is really good for this reason as well. All of the products, all of the products and services are manufactured. Well, they're created here in the United States and shipped in the United States. So there's no delays from China. There's no waiting 21 days for your product to arrive. There's none of this, trade embargo or anything like this going on. This is all stuff. So he's going to actually create and print these things and ship them direct from the United States directly to your customer. So super easy to do, reliable, fast shipping. Customers can pay for priority shipping if it gets down to like Mother's Day and they need to get it in like 2 days. They can pay for that. And if they want just regular shipping, it's very inexpensive. The concepts are all covered in this class. It's all free. All you have to do is you can either go to thebiginsidersecrets.com/POD or go ahead to the links right here. This link right here will get you exactly where you want to go. That link, I'm just sharing it out in the comments. That link will get you everywhere you want to go. And it'll take you right to this page right here where you can actually do the free 30-day launch. 15 minutes a day is all it takes. Now, I don't recommend you kids just spend 15 minutes a day. I think they should spend a little bit of time on it. I think they should spend at least an hour or two a day being creative, getting their ideas together. I don't particularly like launching just one product. I like to launch like 5 or 6 products at a time. And in that way, you have something to talk about in different circles. But again, Don will teach you everything you need to know and walk you through each of those steps. So it's been about an hour now. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching this in a replay, the links that I provided here will be available. I'm going to provide 3 links for you. The first one is where to get the editing software so you can create your own designs. These types of designs right here. This one right here that I created. How to create designs like that very simply. I'll give you the software link. It's free. It's a free download online, and you can put it on either a Mac or a Windows computer. There are other software tools out there. There's lots of different ones you can use. This is just the one I like to use, and it works for me. I'm also going to provide for you the Big Insider Secret, thebiginsider.com. That's me. That's Jason. That's going to point you to everything social media for me so you can connect with me on all levels, and also a schedule button if you'd like to schedule a consultation with me to talk with you or to talk with your kids, your ideas, and to get some ideas and kind of direct them into what may be the best avenue for turning an online business on for them. There's other opportunities besides print on demand. There's also affiliate marketing. There's also recommendation marketing. The kids are really popular right now with unboxing, which is a great excuse for them to get new product and to unbox it and to talk about it, and then to provide links to buy that. Well, I can teach you how to not only get the products, but like instead of going out and buying a new, I'm going to reach by this down there. Instead of buying a new tripod, for example, I can teach you how to get that tripod for free. Yes, for free. Unbox it, do a video around it, and the company that will provide you the tripod for free if you do the unboxing video and do a review for them. So these are win-win situations, and I have all this information for you. Again, sometimes doing this for 35 years, you forget what you know. And I want to share these opportunities with you over the next couple of weeks because kids are stuck at home. Moms and dads are stuck at home with their kids. And there's only so much you can do with your kids, and you still have to get your work done. So get them started on something fun, get them started being creative, get them started creating some ideas and putting them out there to their friends and their family and their loved ones and their circles and their gaming communities, and get them started. Now, next Tuesday, right here, same bat time, same bat channel, next Tuesday, we're going to cover another way of making money online. And it's, again, all these are going to be free for you to start with. You don't cost you anything to get started. This one is what I call flipping stuff. And I'll teach you how to flip stuff for free. It's a very simple process. Now, this one will require parental interaction because it'll actually require the parents to take their kids out a little bit and to do some like weekend shopping and things like this. Not shopping necessarily, but weekend gathering. I'll teach you all about that in the next class. It's next Tuesday. Make sure to tune in. Make sure to join us right here. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel on YouTube, I highly recommend it. I'll go ahead and put the link in here as well. Go to gr8.tips/no-click. If you go to that website, I'll pull this up for you right here. gr8.tips/no-click. The reason it says no click is because once you click on it the first time, you'll be subscribed to my channel, so you'll get notified every time I do a live broadcast. I highly recommend you go check it out. Next Tuesday, 2 o'clock Arizona Pacific time, I will be broadcasting live, and I'll be teaching you exactly how to make extra money with no money out of pocket for you and your kids. And this is a way to just generate a couple extra $100 a week. I have one guy who's doing this. He's literally making $5,000 a month, and it's all flipping stuff, and it's all free. It doesn't cost him anything to start. It doesn't cost him anything to flip. And it's an easy, simple process. I don't want to go into it because I don't want everybody's heads to explode with too much information. I love you. I thank you so much for joining me on my live today. I will be broadcasting live again next Tuesday. Please click subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure that you're part of my community, because I am here to provide huge value for you. I want you to learn. I want you to earn. I want you to grow. I want every single person that knows me to profit and prosper just because they know me. I'm not trying to hook you into anything special. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want you to be a big insider. So thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful ride. I appreciate you all. Have a beautiful day, and we will talk with you next Tuesday. Don't forget, also on Friday, I do Free Funnel Fridays, where I actually build sales funnels and lead generation funnels live online right here, same place. I hope you join me. That's Friday. Tuesday, we'll be talking about how to make money online. On Friday, we'll teach you how to generate leads and traffic online for free. I'll be doing that Free Funnel Friday. That's happening the Friday, same time, 2 o'clock. Join me. Love you guys. Have a beautiful and wonderful, prosperous day. Now you are a big insider.